Hi, Phil Aston here from the Now Spinning group on Facebook and nowspinning.co.uk. This is a quick kind of supplementary video in support of the recent one I did on the Deep Purple box set, Listen, Learn and Read On. That came out in 2002, and I've managed to track down the US version, which came out a couple of years before that, called Shades 1968 to 1998. So let's have a quick look inside and look at the difference. The UK one is a 6-disc affair, and this one is 4 discs, so not quite the same size. Let's put the booklet to one side for now, and contains 4 discs. The booklet, however, although not quite as big as the UK equivalent, does have some photographs in it that are completely unique to this set. The way it's laid out as well is a bit peculiar, you might say, in that it kind of mixes up all the different lineups of Deep Purple without any kind of chronological order, which you might expect. So there you've got Tommy Bolin next to Machine Head. But it does have some great stuff in it. Great story from the US perspective, lots of memorabilia. It was pulled together by Simon Robinson from the Deep Purple fan club in the UK. He was heavily involved as he couldn't get any traction for the UK to do a Purple box set at the time, so the US more interested. So he was obviously heavily involved in the UK one, and I think with the UK one he was given more kind of control to bring in more kind of obscure stuff like the pre-Purple tracks, whereas this box set is purely Deep Purple from 1968 to 1998. So it has some, as I say, great photos. There's nothing pre-Purple in here at all. Lots of Tommy Bolin and Mark III photographs. Some of you may have seen before, but some will be quite new. There's a track by track commentary, which is really cool to see from a different perspective. And then it goes into the different lineups of Deep Purple and onto the tracks, right up including Slaves and Masters with Jolene Turner, an overview of the albums up to that point, up until Abandon, and even the reunion stuff, and Steve Morse on the other side. So the track list in itself, as I say, is very Purple based, and it might seem obvious, but you know, if you're in the US of A at this time, a lot of the remasters, CD remasters, had not been released. So the rare stuff for Mark I was Shadows and Love Help Me, which was on an anthology vinyl album in the mid-80s from the UK, but also on the Mark I remasters. You've got some of the stuff from In Rock from the CD remaster there, Jam Stew, Cry Free. There's a lot of tracks from Fireball, probably more than any other Mark II album, any Purple album actually. And I think that's because in the US, of course, they didn't even know what Demon's Eye was, as it wasn't actually on the release itself. But they've included Freedom as the outtake and Slow Train, which is a very good track. You've also got Painted Horse from Who Do We Think We Are. You've got stuff from Lazy from Made in Japan. You've got quite a few tracks from Who Do We Think We Are itself, which is cool. Burn, the missing track for me is Mistreated. That's the only place where this falls down, really, is where they've managed to compile something that covers every single Purple lineup. But that would be my only kind of thing to think they admitted. They probably put Coroni's Ready Gone because it's a rare B-side, but maybe they could have put Mistreated on rather than Might Just Take Your Life. You've got a couple of tracks, 3 tracks from Stormbringer, 2 from Come Taste the Band. One they've chosen Coming Home, the opening track, and not You Keep On Moving. For the reunion, you've got the rare track there is Son of a Lyric, which is a B-side with a 12-inch, although they've given you the 7-inch version here. And then you've also got a rare track from Slaves and Masters, Slow Down Sister. They didn't find the Snow, Ice and Dynamite track, which was a film track that also was from the Slaves and Masters sessions, but they finish with A Cast Full of Rascals and Seventh Heaven from Abandon, respectively. So well worth getting if you look on eBay. I say it's quite rare, but you know, if you are a completist like me, then it's worth getting. So this is the US version, and this is the UK one. Okay, see you soon. Thank you.